Throws fastballs. That's his bread and butter. He's willing to challenge you with a heater, and you know he's developing that pitch that I was able to.
Hey.
Well, it's just good to be back here, Shep. I know that
great to have you.
The guys are getting ready to leave camp, and I know sometimes this last week of baseball plus can be kind of the dog days. But man, if they can just feed off my energy and excitement to be.
We were talking about Tarik Skubal, his need to be more efficient in his pitch count.
Well, we're going to talk to AJ about that fire that burns inside him.
This one lifted to deep right. Back goes Mazzara, and it's gone. A leadoff homer.
Time just letting it go. He gets deeper in the count, and then that pitch right there looked like a slider that was left out over the plate. Good extension by Tauchman, and he
throwing strikes.
You know, trust me, I've been through that a lot in my career. In fact, I was joking with somebody the other day. I threw the first, having that command after wasting a couple pitches. So important for a young pitcher to recognize, hey, I don't want to get 3-4 pitches thrown away. Boy,
a tough play to handle.
Nice throw over to Willie Castro to force Voit here at second base. Slider coming here.
Walk to second, batter of the inning. Anxious to hear your thoughts on his splitter and what that will do. Yankees.
Well, here's a veteran that knows how to pitch, right? He's done everything you could dream about as with Cleveland, and tremendous slider. That's his go-to pitch.
1-1 to Mazzara, and it gets through the legs of Higashioka. And Grossman trots up to second. Swing and a miss for out number one.
And he comes back. See this kind of backed up slider? Sometimes you get away with him.
Here in Florida. Here's the 1-1. Up the middle and through for a base hit. Grossman will score. Willie Castro has another RBI. Runs, right? A walk.
Yep.
Chance to take second base. There goes Castro. He's on the move. The throw down to second is not in time.
Watch this here. Kluber gets out of the way, and you can't even see it, but it almost hit him. Way over there.
2-1. He drives it to right. Back goes Ryan Lamar. He's got it. Castro tag.
You know, try to envision game situations during the regular season, right? You get a great opportunity to put the team in front to throw this many pitches in 1/2 inning.
1-2 fouled away. If you and I were doing this as a regular season game, this is where you'd probably be.
Put you away in the first inning.
Scope was on the move, and Castro fought it off.
Harold's always had good hands. He can put the bat on the ball in these situations. Can put it in play. Well, really.
Another 1-2. Scope on the move again. Higashioka fakes it down to second and throws.
Testing the other coaching staff. Will they say anything to Corey Kluber about holding that base run?
Well, we will say something to AJ.
First time I didn't know these guys that well. You see them from across the way, but it's you want somebody that embodies what you're doing and what you can do right. And obviously Matty's got a lot to work on himself to get him stopping maybe a couple losses in a row. So that there comes a responsibility with that. Now, you know, it's always easy. It's a good block. That's a tough spot for a catcher.
Good block by Ramos.
That's a tough spot for a catcher, runner in next base, and not just simply trying to sit back and bang with another team. You know, we've got to create our own offense. I love these innings for Skubal. Like, he's got to deal with a lot right now.
Nice diving grab made by Robbie Grossman. Got a nice jump. Yankees take the lead, but there's 2 out.
In easier innings, but I like that our pitching staff is understanding what they're going to have to. They have to understand instant good at bats.
0-2 to Tauchman on the ground, wide of first, knocked down by Harold Castro. No play at first, but he saved the run. Yeah.
Not the easiest play right there, guys. You know, he's going hard to his right. The ball's going to be one of
being unselfish, do what's best for the team. Miguel Cabrera, there goes the runner, and they've got him jammed up. Scope will run him back. And now go home.
Get rid of it.
Pickle at third, maybe? No, they're going to throw it out at third and get him.
Love that play. Let's replay that one when we get back. I won't be on the air with you, but replay that.
We'll definitely replay it.
Well,
come back.
The guy's
okay?
pretty aware of what's going on, right? So, you know, his wish is our command or what are at third base.
Ramos sends one to right center. That's drifting deep. And it's caught by Lamar. Kind of a glue guy. Popped it up. Center field. Greg Allen, longtime Cleveland Indian, puts it away. 2 away. The decision to allow 20% capacity of almost 42 that beautiful ballpark holds. Make sure you do your part. In the hole, cut off at third by Dietrich, and a nice play, but he throws it away.
You better hurry.
Those got good wheels. Makes it easy.
He did. Issue has been, you know, his offense. He has a ball right there in the hole. Derek Dietrich diving to his left and then throw a little bit offline. Voigt back over. He's got to hustle to get to second base and be on base.
Right.
Because I can create damage if I'm on base.
Grossman sends one to right center. Drifting over is the center fielder Allen. His second put out of the inning. The Tigers threaten
to elevate that fastball more. But the only way it works is when you're able to locate on the bottom part of the zone. He loses Voigt there with a slider. You live and die with what gets you there, right? And this fastball, even there, that pitch right there, right? Challenge guy, you just walk.
Today, here's the 2-2 to Clint Frazier. Popped it up. Behind second base. The position, anyway, for Jonathan Scope. There's the first out of the third.
Now, that was a slider right there, but then he can throw one that's going to definitely be down in the zone, almost on the plate.
This one, back of shortstop, a shallow left for Robbie Grossman for the second pop-up out of the inning. He also said that he doesn't want it to play off his fastball, the splitter.
He's had a battle a little bit. His command hasn't been good, but it seems like he's still that guy, and that's the difference of confidence.
Is the payoff. Zara.
Well,
sprint.
He's a true pitcher, Shep, but we've talked about it so many times.
Long-time familiar matchup, too, with Cabrera. Went too far. The throw down to second. Skips away from Wade. Mazzara will hold at second base. There are 2 away.
Hunter going here. Ball's a fastball up, and I think Miggy just foul-tipped it into the catch. Color-coordinated outfit. He was the style master.
Craig Monroe is very jealous.
Oh, Simo had a long way to go to catch plate. Not going to tempt the guy with that one.
Wade drives one to left center. Grossman will cut it off in the gap. Wade puts on the brakes. And a sharply hit single to lead off the Yankees' fourth. We'll see how that plays out for A.J. Hinch and company. This one skips by Ramos.
You know, there's a situation. You know, this ball gets by him. He spikes another curveball, and that's not going to be an easy one. But you see him.
All around good dude, too. Takes it wide, a 4-pitch free pass from Terry. Swings away. And takes
in over the top of it.
And Cisnero warming quickly for the Tigers.
Big right-hander. He's had a good spring.
Yeah, he's due to pitch anyway.
Yep.
This is Greg Allen. Runners on the move in a double steal attempt, and Ramos's throw is right on the money.
And you've got 2 outs because you make a great pitch. And what it does, Shep, is, and you see Garcia there putting his knee on there, so he make the tag. Hope he can record an out here. It's such a mental thing. And
got under it and popped it on the left side. Good play by Garcia to fight the sun. He was knocked out. Castro's made a couple of nice plays. First goes the other way, and that'll get down. Cut off and left. Castro kickstarts the Tigers' fourth with a leadoff single. Good for him.
Situation from the left fielder, but did the right thing here.
End of spring training, or even at the deadline, because of that familiarity that is so.
And that's what spring training is all about.
On the ground to short. The turn is in time for a 6-4-3 double.
The pitcher, it's the ground ball right to the shortstop. Vasquez over to Tyler Wade, and easy double play. He's learning a split finger. He's going to spike that in the dirt once in a while. Go to a different direction about that. Maybe I'll have time to mention it, but Scoop's getting his work in, and AJ breathing a little harder, and you know, do you have that focus that you need? AJ's gave him the first guy.
Wade has drawn a couple of walks. Gee, Taylor made.
Just
Twist by Scope. Oh.
Here's the look at this play from behind. See Willie Castro, just a nice flip, follows the ball, and then the ball's in the dirt. Keep your eye on that baseball.
Frazier gets under one. Shallow center. Left center for Robbie Grossman. (3-1) to Tyler, or to Derek Dietrich. Now 3-2.
You're seeing all these fastballs, and you're expecting that. Look at this backdoor.
Back pick. Oh, and back goes Dietrich head first.
Second base, I threw it home.
Spoken like a position player. And missed on the inside. The bases are loaded.
Oh, boy.
Well, he's not missing by much, is he?
Well, you don't guys that are willing to take, you know, risk. I mean, we live in a generation where kids are afraid to say something to their teammate because, you know, coaches and parents are.
A good teammate is, right? And
somebody who cares.
Yeah.
Somebody who cares. So winning is important. I mean, why are we going through all this if winning doesn't matter, right?
Another 3-2 to him. Swinging a
good.
One of my favorites was when A.J. Hinch brought Riley Green into the office and tell him, you know, we got to send you down to the mini camp. He said impact is more than just on the field.
That's a huge compliment. But now that was a great pitch. I don't want to change the subject there.
Swing and a miss quickly in an 0-2 hole. Mazzara part of the
decisions, and you know, Baddoo is the one guy that probably the toughest decision for the Detroit. And we'll talk about
that outfield competition and more when we start the 6th here in Lakeland. A little at high A 2 years ago.
You would never know it by the way he's carrying him, and he's filthy. And you hitters talk about guys that they don't want to. Just a slider, I think, but what great late movement. He's got to do that over the complete summer. That ball's hit quite well.
Allen drives one to left.
Look at this.
Victor Reyes with a phenomenal grab. Laying out.
See how his cheeks were jiggling when he was running? No, I'm serious. And he said, you should be so relaxed when you're running. He was specifically talking to outfielders and their focus and not having that ball move because your steps are. Now the boys have to get it going here. Try to get back in the game first. There it is.
That's a fair ball into the corner.
Should be 2, maybe 3.
Castro has himself a 2-hit game. He will dig for 3.
Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he greeted it nicely. Shep was just talking about Nick Nelson had struck out 3 of the first 4 guys he faced, and really kept, isn't it?
Yeah. Good eye and draws a walk. How many have 3,000 hits and 500 home? Can play every day. Whit Merrifield's a good example of that. On the ground is short. Could be 2 for the Yankees. It is. Back up the middle. But nicely played. Tigers do score a run to tie.
At high level of energy and focus again. Falling behind in the count and end up losing.
And Mike Tauchman's been a. Ooh. And he hits Voit on the very first pitch.
One of those guys that I swear every time I've seen him hit a few times. Every time he gets hit, he almost feels like all the time. There's relievers that come out of the pen.
Stroke to deep left. Reyes on the move. He's got room. Makes the catch. Quickly gets it into the cutoff man. Has greatly improved. This one gets away from Ramos.
Again, this is a split finger, but you see that he just tried to pick it. He didn't.
As many walks as hits. Brantley will pop this one up. Zach Short giving way to Victor Reyes.
Victor being ready to throw the ball. Coming in.
They're preaching patience with us for a while. Wade fouls it back. And he feels like it's starting to. 1-2 to Wade. Chop to first.
And some of the efforts on fair ball, foul ball would just be to lift one side of his. You're not always going to be good. And you'd rather get the bad ones out of the way in spring training.
That was a good one.
Yep.
Good way to
keep him off the bases.
Cut off by Garcia. And
Jay had a great catch. It was fun to watch.
Allen turns on one, sends it to deep left. And that ball's gone. Nothing Reyes could do about that one.
At least I am. Slider, and it was
foul tipped. The number 4 spot. Drives one to left. On a line for Victor Reyes. The one to Allen, one to Gittins. In 16 of his career with this Yankees team. Reyes fights one off to center, and it'll drop. Not a hot shot through the left side. Good swing.
Here's the pitch and swing again. Daz showing that he can do that.
Drives one to left. And if it's fair, it's gone, and it is. Eric Haas. Want to win championships here.
You know, I think there's a progression. I remember
2-2 to Garcia.
Oh my!
Got under it.
Did he
to
get
right field?
Sunball? I'm hoping.
Still drifting. And makes the catch, but not bad. This play by Zach. Weather atmosphere that can be challenging. Slow roller, cut off at third by Garcia to hit it his way.
It's a walk-off.
Oh, not going to get it there. Out number 1. Reach. There he goes.
Must have been hearing us.
Brantley won't even throw down.
Lead at first and a great jump. He gets 2-3 steps before the ball's
1-1. Broken bat roller to second. And this one will